Cal Track and Track and Field News with Tate Taylor, Harlan High School out of San Antonio, Texas. Only a junior this year, did some amazing things. 992 national record, win legal for the 100-meter dash. This kid also took care of it at 200 meters, 20.14, number 4 all-time high school. This year, Tate was number 1 in the world, U20 for 100. Some very elite competition and names you put yourself around as a high school junior. First question. You went 2014 in 992 at the state meet, which Texas is one of the earliest state meets on the calendar.
Yeah.
Pretty tough. You even had to miss the Texas relays because your round starts so early.
Yes, it is true.
Pretty tough. And then you've got a situation where you're competing at nationals. You're also part of the Nike Elite program.
Yes, sir.
You went to Nike Outdoor Nationals, which is roughly, 7 weeks later when you face the best of the best there.
Yeah.
How do you try and go ahead and balance being sharp and do what you did at the state meet, being ready for the big stage at nationals?
Well, first off, I want to start by saying thank you. I appreciate how you name my accomplishments and stuff like that. I'll say it wasn't too difficult. Going from transitioning from the state meet to the nationals meet, I knew it was going to be the same thing, if not faster, right? Because the competition at the state meet was incredible, and even the competition at the national meet was incredible. Two very and extremely fast fields. So the doubt in my mind where it was like, okay, Tate, just run your race and just finish. That's pretty much it. There was, I'll say for the most part, we just wanted to make sure we stayed healthy throughout the transition, because we knew that coming off the state, you know what I'm saying, I felt a little something here and there, but we just wanted to stay healthy, make sure we finished the race as best as we could, and that's pretty much all we focused on.
Okay. Those times were pretty staggering you put down this year. Nowadays, we're in the social media area. There is so much attention on athletes at all levels, including the high school levels, trickle down.
Yeah.
When you run a time in the 992, that puts a big target on your back.
Yes, sir.
How did you cope with that?
Because I'll say this, I am a big believer in God makes everything happen for a reason. So the reason I went 9, the reason I have a target on my back was so I can continue to push to make sure nobody else catches me. So I put no pressure on myself. I just kept training as hard as I could. I kept trusting God, trusting the work, and well, I mean, not to like boast too much, but so far I've been doing pretty good. Nobody's been able to hit it from the high school stage like I have, so I think we're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, also, just the fact that a lot of times people think that faster than the 100, faster than the 200. Yes, but at that ultra elite level, historically, there aren't kids that have done it in both events. They've struggled to do it in both events at the high school level.
Sir.
You've done it in both events, which is just, it truly is amazing. What's been the key for you, would you say?
Trusting God. It's definitely been a challenge, considering the 100 and 200 are similar, but at the same time they're very different. In the 100, you get to hold your top end speed for about 30 meters and just make sure you push through the line. The 200 is an entirely different strategy, right? I mean, you still have to get to top speed, but you got to hold it for a little bit longer. Breathing control plays a role. So in order to really do that, like I said, I trusted God. I prayed that I could be good in both, and I also continue to work as if I was good in both, but I'm not necessarily there yet.
What is your off season, or between now and, not now, but between the end of summer and next track season look like for you? Are there other sports? What do you do?
My coach not gonna like this. Every once in a while I play a little pickup basketball. I'll be having fun on the court.
Saw you dunk earlier.
Yes, I'm an athlete. I just like to stay active. If I'm being completely honest, off season for me really consists of staying athletic, staying fiery, I guess you can say, while nonetheless resting. So I guess you can kind of put it into terms like this. If you were doing a workout, like a plyometrics workout, you would, and at least in my terms when it comes to off season, you would do the plyometrics workout and then give you a good amount of time to rest until you're actually ready to do it again. You know what I'm saying? Instead of kind of just stacking on top of each other.
Right.
So that's really what I do. Like I said, I just like to stay active. I just like to do things that make sure my muscles aren't locking on me. I stay active, I stay happy, I hang out with my friends and stuff like that. And then whenever it's really time to start to transition from off season to the track, that's when I start to hop back on the track and do more things.
All right, I'm from California. The question for you here is, how tough is it as a sprinter in Texas?
Meaning, like, if I were to sprint in California?
No, I mean, I'm from here, but Texas, obviously, it's no joke in the sprinting.
Yeah, it's definitely
So, as a sprinter, from your vantage point, how tough is it to be in that grind in Texas?
I mean, California's a nice state. Y'all have really good sprinters, but Texas, I'm gonna say it like this: Texas is just better, man. We have guys that can just go out there and do it all the time, consistently, and they always put on a show. California may have a few guys pop up every now and then, but Texas kind of always got somebody coming through.
So true, so true. 100, 200. Which one do you like more?
200. That's no
hesitation there.
Yeah, that's no
Why
joke.
is that?
I feel like with the 100, it's a little bit too quick. Because it kind of happens, and then like you realize that it happens, but it doesn't give you enough time to like feel it, I guess you can say. But in 200, everything you just did, once you cross that line, you can feel it, right? You know exactly what you just went through. You know exactly what happened. So it gives me a lot more time to think in the race. I guess you can say it allows me to appreciate the race more.
Right.
Because whenever I run the run, it's kind of like I have one mindset and that's it. But in the 200, since there's a different little race model to it, I get to think throughout the race, and then towards the end, I'm just like, well, you know what I'm saying? You're here, let's finish, let's have fun.
200 is so much tougher, there's so much more respect there.
It definitely is.
100 is a speed event.
Yeah.
200 is a man's event. It really is, you know.
I like that one.
Yeah, so that's been great to see your success there. Again,
Yes, sir. Thank
Tate
you.
Taylor here from Harlan High School in San Antonio, Texas, at the Rose Bowl
Yes,
on the
indeed.
infield for the 2025 Gatorade Player of the Year Awards. Our winner for boys track and field. Good luck this week in the All Sports Awards category.
Thank you, man. God bless y'all.